To fully grasp the function of microRNA, it's essential to first understand DNA, RNA, and mRNA, and how they differ from microRNA. What is DNA? DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is the molecule that carries the genetic blueprint of living organisms. It is composed of two long strands forming a double helix, with each strand made up of nucleotides. Each nucleotide contains a sugar, a phosphate group, and a nitrogenous base, adenine, thymine, cytosine, or guanine. The sequence of these bases encodes genetic information, which is crucial for the development, functioning, and reproduction of all living organisms. What is RNA? RNA, or ribonucleic acid, is a polymeric molecule essential for various biological roles, including coding, decoding, regulation, and expression of genes. Unlike DNA, RNA is usually single-stranded and contains the sugar ribose and the base uracil instead of thymine. RNA comes in several forms, each serving different functions within the cell. What is mRNA? Messenger RNA, mRNA, is a type of RNA that serves as a template for protein synthesis. The process begins in the nucleus, where a segment of DNA is transcribed into mRNA. This mRNA then travels to the cytoplasm, where ribosomes read its sequence to assemble amino acids into a specific protein. Essentially, mRNA acts as a messenger, carrying genetic information from DNA to the cellular machinery responsible for protein production. What is microRNA? MicroRNA, miRNA, is a small, non-coding RNA molecule, typically 21 to 23 nucleotides long. Unlike mRNA, miRNA does not code for proteins. Instead, it regulates gene expression by binding to complementary sequences on mRNA molecules, leading to their degradation or inhibition of translation. This regulatory function is crucial for controlling various cellular processes. Imagine a bustling city where DNA, RNA, mRNA, and microRNA are all key players in keeping everything running smoothly. Here's a fun way to understand how they work together. The blueprint DNA. Think of DNA as the master blueprint of the city. It contains all the instructions needed to build and maintain the city. These instructions are stored in the form of genes, which are like individual pages in a massive instruction manual. DNA resides in the nucleus, the city's central library, where all the blueprints are safely stored. The copy machine, RNA. RNA acts as the copy machine in the library. When the city needs to build something, the RNA makes a copy of the relevant page gene from the DNA blueprint. This copy is called messenger RNA, mRNA. The RNA ensures that the original blueprint, DNA, remains safe and intact in the library. The construction workers, mRNA. mRNA is like a set of construction workers who take the copied instructions from the library to the construction site, the cytoplasm. These workers read the instructions and start building the structures, proteins, needed for the city. Each mRNA carries a specific set of instructions for making a particular protein, which could be anything from a traffic light to a skyscraper. The project managers, microRNA. MicroRNA, miRNA, are the project managers of the city. They oversee the construction workers, mRNA, to ensure that everything is built according to plan. If a construction worker, mRNA, is building something that isn't needed or is making mistakes, the project managers, miRNA, step in. They can either halt the construction by degrading the mRNA or slow it down by preventing it from being translated into a protein. Working together. 1. DNA stores the master blueprint with all the instructions. 2. RNA copies the necessary instructions from the DNA. 3. mRNA carries the copied instructions to the construction site and builds the proteins. 4. miRNA regulates the construction process, ensuring that only the necessary proteins are made and that everything is built correctly. An example in action. Let's say the city needs to build a new park, a protein. The DNA in the library has the instructions for the park. RNA makes a copy of these instructions, creating mRNA. The mRNA, construction workers, takes these instructions to the construction site and starts building the park. Meanwhile, miRNA, project managers, monitor the process. If too many parts are being built, or if there's an error in the construction, miRNA steps in to correct or stop the process. This teamwork ensures that the city cell functions efficiently with all necessary structures, proteins, built correctly and at the right time. This coordination is crucial for the health and maintenance of the city, just as it is for the cell.